Welcome to my home. Behind us is the main building and off to your right are the stables.
Stables? Wow. You have horses?
Yes. I have 12 warm-blood horses.
How come I did not see any horses in the pasture when I drove up to the house?
My horses cannot ever go there. They are too expensive.
How can a horse be too expensive to walk around in a field?
The horses might injure themselves, and this would mean great financial losses to me.
I see. It must be difficult to explain that to the horses. Isn't it kind of mean to keep them in their cages all day?
Cages. My horses certainly do not live in cages.
Oh, I am sorry. Where do they live?
They live in custom-designed stalls.
What are stalls?
A stall is a space for a horse to enjoy his privacy away from other horses.
I see. Is it really big?
Big enough for him to turn around and lie down.
Like a cage?
No. There are shiny brass orbs on the doorposts, and each horse has a nameplate with its name and pedigree hand-engraved by artisans.
Sounds like a really fancy cage. I'm no expert, but in high school they taught us that horses are social herbivores. If you keep your horses inside all the time, how can they forage? And if you keep them apart, how can they interact socially?
My horses don't need to forage, because I feed them plenty of performance-formulated sweet feed. And they don't need other horses because they have me. I am all they need.
But you're not a horse. How do they cope with living in isolation?
They can see each other through the bars of their cages. Damn it. I mean their stalls. Anyway, get off my back. Why don't you go and bother some of all those people who neglect their horses?
You mean like those people who don't make sure their horses' basic needs are met?
Yes. Those people who have horses even though they can't afford to give them everything they need.
Like access to social contact or the liberty to move around freely.
Yes. I mean no. How dare you? I spend more money on my horses every month than you can earn in a year.
Yet, for financial reasons, you keep social animals who were born to roam freely, in little cages, away from their conspecifics. It sounds to me as if you can't afford to care properly for your horses. Why don't you just own cheaper horses and care for them properly?
If I let my horses out to run around and forage with other horses, everyone would think they were just ordinary horses.
But isn't that what they are?
No. They are very expensive horses. You don't understand what you are talking about.
I guess not. I don't understand why you make innocent animals lead miserable lives in captivity and loneliness in order to save money. I thought you were well off, judging by your fancy house, but I guess you must really be poor as a church mouse. There is usually some personal tragedy at the bottom of animal neglect.
That's cute. Get off my property before I set the dogs on you. At least I feed my horses.
Yeah. Well done. Good for you.
Yes. It is actually rather good for me. So why should I change?
Good point. I suppose I'll be off then.
And I have to go and ride my horses. I love my horses and they love me.
Right. Have fun at their expense.
And mine, which makes it okay.